Okay, so last week I already showed you a lot of things really, right? Okay, we talked about mitosis. Mitosis, what's the difference between mitosis and meiosis? Meiosis is to make gametes. Remember? It's to make something that has half the genetic information. So mitosis is to make the one with the same, exactly the same. Mitosis is to make your cells that have died. For example, you scratch yourself to repair the cells and so on. So mitosis, it has from 46 chromosome. After you have baby, you will have two cells, which also 46 chromosome. It's exactly the same. Okay? Do you remember the phases? Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Remember that? Don't remember, start to remember, okay? So, prophase is from the thread becomes condensed. Metaphase is 排队, one line. Anaphase is split up. Telophase is become a new cell nucleus, okay? Meiosis is separated in two parts, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 is when the homologous chromosome separate. Do you remember what is homologous chromosome? The one that carries the same kind of gene, like the blue hair, or blue hair, brown hair, whatever. But one is from the mother, one is from the father. It will separate during meiosis. So that from 46 chromosomes, it will split into 4 cells with 23 chromosomes each. Do you remember? So 4 daughter cells. This is called gametes. All right. So today we're going to talk about so we did this last week. We talked about all of this already. Ding, 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 ding. Today we're going to talk about the next thing. Okay, let's do this first. Okay. Takes place in somatic cells. What is somatic cells? All the body cells. That means not the sperm, not the egg. Not the sperm, not the egg. Okay, so if it's not sperm, not egg, it's called somatic. If it's sperm and egg, what is the word? Gamete. Okay, to produce gametes. So it takes place in the reproduction organs. Okay, meiosis produces 4 daughter cells. Mitosis produces how many? 2. Crossing over does not occur. So this one, crossing over occurs. Do you remember what is crossing over? Look at your one on top for meiosis. Can you find out where, in which stage does meiosis happen? Meiosis 1 or meiosis 2? Can you look at it and see? Look through your meiosis and tell me, does it happen in meiosis 1 or meiosis 2? Okay, yes. Where does crossing over occur? Meiosis 1 or meiosis 2? One. Which one? Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase? Prophase, crossing over. Remember, let's say this one is your homologous chromosome. OK，这是你的哈，是你的啊。这个从哪里来？这个是从哪里来？妈妈。如果这个是从妈妈来，这个是从哪里来？爸爸。OK，你讲 logic 吗？你生的孩子哦，是100%你妈妈的 gene，不可能的嘛，所以他会 crossing over，所以他会像你一点点像你爸爸，一点点像你的妈妈，因为他这边会 share genetic information，这个叫 crossing over。OK，如果你生的孩子哦跟你的爸爸一模一样，咦，这是奇怪的。OK，所以你生的孩子哦，他不可能整理你爸爸的 chromosome 啊，是你在你的身体里面，你妈妈跟爸爸的 chromosome 它会 mix，它的 DNA 也会 mix，所以你的孩子哦会 mixture of 你爸爸妈妈 for each chromosome. Can you understand? So it happens during crossing over. Okay, so at meiosis one. Okay, all right. Uh, Genetic content of the daughter cell is different compared to the parent cell. So daughter cell are genetically identical as parent cell. Okay, genetically identical. Okay, the number of chromosomes of the daughter cell is same as the parent cell. So the number of chromosomes is half. Okay, okay. Can all right. What is the importance of mitosis for the growth, for you to grow bigger? Okay, all right. Uh, replace the dead or damaged cells in the body. Okay, to ensure the chromosome number in the daughter cell is the same as parent cell. Okay, what is this? You know what's bacteria? What's bacteria? Bacteria, right? One bacteria, it was if you have if you have curry, right? Leave there, 那个 curry 很快臭还是很久才臭？很快臭 right? It will spoil very fast, right? 为什么会臭？ Because the bacteria will grow very fast. Do you think bacteria will make gamete? Got sperm, got egg? No, bacteria already is so small. So what happened is bacteria grow by mitosis. One bacteria become two bacteria become four bacteria become eight bacteria, population just grow. That is called asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. Okay, now please don't confuse. Sexual reproduction is not, oh, teacher, I know. Sexual reproduction, they have sex. Asexual reproduction, no have sex. So sexual reproduction only happens in animals, not plants. Huh? No. Plants got flower, right? Flower is sexual reproduction because the male gamete for the flower is the pollen. You know, flower got 白白色那个粉, that is pollen, that is the male gamete. Ew. And then the female gamete is inside the flower. So when you eat the fruit, let's say you eat the apple, the seed is actually the baby. Then if you look at it that way, right, the apple itself is the placenta of the plant. Okay, you know what's the placenta? How to say in Chinese? So the baby is the seed, the placenta, the so-called placenta is the fruit lah. Okay, the powdery things on the flower, that is actually the pollen, the male gamete, the sperm of the plant lah. Okay, can? So that is still called sexual reproduction. As long as got flower, it is sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means no sperm, no gamete, no egg. It's just one become two, two become four, four become eight, eight become like that. So who does asexual reproduction? Bacteria, yeast. You know what's yeast? 那个做面包那个叫什么？你放在面包里面给它发的，你知道什么啊？That one is 哈？椰浆是因为它the molecule is fat, it's very unstable. So bacteria loves it. So when the bacteria eats it, the bacteria make acid. So acid 就会变它酸。That's the reason. Actually, 什么食物都可以坏的. If your food 不可以变坏, that's very bad. What kind of food doesn't become bad? McDonald's, French fries. There's a packet of McDonald's French fries. 他们已经收在那边几年了，还是不会坏的，不会生 fungus 的。fungus 也是 asexual reproduction fungus。你知道什么是 fungus 吗？哎呀，你的面包上面是那个黑黑色那个啊，fungus 啦。如果你的食物没有生 fungus 就是讲你的食物有毒，因为那个 fungus 是。Okay, so all the chips all the McDonald's stuff all 它们是不会坏的。你吃了你不会死的，可是你吃了它不是食物来的，cannot digest 的。你吃了你不是现在不会中 food poisoning 死，可是你以后会中 cancer 死。So that's the whole concept of fast food and preservative. You eat now, you won't die now, you die later. All right? Okay. Meiosis produces gametes. It's called gametes. Okay? Allows the exchange of genetic information. Because of crossing over. Okay? Okay. Maintains the number of chromosomes in a species. How come? You make a gamete, instead of 46, your gamete got 23. Another person makes a gamete, their gamete also got 23. The 23 and 23 combined together, the human now still got 46. That's how it maintains. One generation after another generation. Okay? Alright, produces variation. Do you remember what is variation? Variation 是全部人一样还是全部人不一样？ Different. Because the genes will mix up, mix up, mix up. I give you green eye gene, you give me black eye gene. Mix already. I give you curly hair, you give me straight hair. Mix up. So maybe mommy and daddy, mommy is curly hair and big eyes. Daddy is straight hair and small eyes. The baby that they have, some curly hair with small eyes, some straight hair with big eyes, some curly hair with big eyes, like mommy. Got mixture. This is called variation. Get it? So let's say mommy got curly hair, big eyes, and A blood. Daddy got straight hair, small eyes, and B blood. The baby, some will be B blood, some will be A blood, some will be E blood. Variation. So it's variation because the genes mix up, mix up, mix up, mix up, mix up. Okay? Can? All right. I've already taught you this. At least the first three. Okay? Try and this two I will teach you in a bit. Try and find the first three. Right. Ready? Inheritance is not 财产. Inheritance doesn't mean in this context, okay? Inheritance means the characteristics that you receive from parent to child. Transfer of characteristics from parent to the children. That's inheritance. Characteristics. What is the difference between characteristics and traits? Okay. Okay. A trait is variants for specific characteristics that are different. That means the characteristic is hair color. The trait is brown hair or green hair. All right? Can? Okay. This one needs a little bit of explanation. Okay. Do you remember the concept of this one? Do you remember the concept of this one? Okay. Okay. Remember I told you already? This one from mommy, this one from daddy. This one from mommy, this one from daddy. This one from mommy, this one from daddy. They are called homologous chromosome. Okay, homologous chromosomes. Okay, now homologous chromosomes, they control the same characteristics or different characteristics. One pair like that, they control the same thing or control different thing. Same. So for example, I draw like this. This is pair number 5. If this one control blood type, this one control blood type. This one also control blood type. OK? 会不会这个 control blood type 它会 randomly 这里 control blood type？不会，它的 position is the same. Okay, the position is 100% the same for both chromosomes. 那个 position you cannot call it address. It's not the 地址, it's called the LOCI. Okay, like location like that. Okay. Do you know how you pronounce this? Loci. Same as Laosai, right? My bio teacher told me 30 over years ago. Until today, I still remember. Oh, did you what? Laosai? Loci. Okay. Basically, it means the location, where it is. Okay. So, this controls blood type, this controls blood type. All right. Okay. Let's say here control curly hair, and here control, what will it control? Hair also lah. Maybe it's straight hair, maybe it's curly hair. Okay, so maybe here is straight hair. Okay, can? Alright. 如果我要写那个 gene 我写 curly 跟 straight 很长嘛 because it's the same characteristics. Okay, so I write it out like this. I write curly hair is a big A. I represent curly hair is big A. Okay, and I represent straight hair with a small a. Understand? Can? So here curly hair, big A, this curly hair, small a. So when I ask you, what kind of genes does this person have for curly hair, for hair? This person will have big A, small a, two different kinds of genes. Okay? 如果我爸爸妈妈两个都是 curly hair 的，他爸爸妈妈两个都是 curly hair 的，对他的爸爸妈妈也是两个都是 curly hair 的，我的头发会怎样？curly hair 咯，所以我的 gene 就是 big A big A，爸爸给我 big A，妈妈也给我 big A，所以我的是 big A big A。OK，如果我的 grandmother grandfather 是 straight hair，他们生的孩子全部是 straight hair，我爸爸妈妈也是 straight hair，这样我的 gene 是什么？straight hair，这样我的 gene 是什么？small a small a。如果我是 small a small a，我一定是 straight hair，因为是 straight hair gene 嘛，对吗？如果我是 big A big A，100% 我是 curly hair 的 gene，所以我会 curly hair。可是如果我 big A small a 呢，一点 curly 一点 straight，no，it's curly hair。Why？哪一个 gene 比较 strong？curly 还是 straight？If I have one curly hair gene and I have one straight hair gene, my hair will be curly. Whose gene is dominant? Curly hair or straight hair? Curly hair. So the one that is stronger is called dominant. Get it? So the dominant gene is curly hair. This one is called recessive. OK，所以如果你是有 straight hair 的 gene 人家不知道的，因为你的头发那 curly hair，可是你生的孩子可能 straight hair。OK，so the word dominant dominant allele is the one that okay, this one shows the control characteristic and cover the effect of recessive. cover the effect of recessive is the dominant. The recessive can only show their characteristics when the dominant allele is absent. Okay, so characteristics and allele is a pair of genes located in the same locus or same loci. Like for example, big A, small a. Okay. Do you guys use touch and go points to do anything? Do you use touch and go points to do anything? I got 1,000 over touch and go points. I don't know what I can do with it. Okay. Can I understand? Make sense? Make sense? Can I? All right. Now we come to this part. Okay, so now we're going to talk about this. Okay. I'm going to change it a little bit. Okay, long, long time ago, okay, long, long time ago, there's this guy named Mendel. Okay, his name is Gregor Mendel. He's a Gregorian monk. You know what's a monk? They stay on the in the mountain and every day they pray. Correct. Okay. So his job in the monastery was to plant peas, 菜豆. That's his job. 每天种菜豆罢了. Okay. So he stay in this monastery. In the front, he has a farm. At the back, he has a farm. Okay. All his pea plants in the front of the house are all tall. All the pea plants at the back of the house are all short. Okay. So this house very big lah. So the front garden and the back garden don't mix. Okay. So he plant and plant and plant and plant. 前面的全部都是高的，后面的全部都是矮的。Okay. One day he decided to take the flower, the pollen from this one, and he carry, and he mixed with the flower of this one. 所以他想啊，如果人家结婚哦，高的男人跟矮的女人结婚哦，有时候他们的孩子是蛮高的，有时候是蛮矮的，有时候是中中的，correct 啊 So 他想，I take the tall pea plants and the short pea plants, I mix together, 可能那个 baby 出来是中中的，OK？What what do you think happened? What do you think happened? Tall or short or medium size? Tall. Yes. Every single one was tall. So this guy was like, oh, why all tall one? Okay. So he take tall and short, everybody tall. So he take tall, mixed with tall, short, sorry. The first generation is all tall. Okay. And then 他拿这个 baby 啊 mix together the gene with this one, with the same one. So now he's thinking, 刚才高的跟矮的出来是高的，现在我拿高的跟高的出来是什么？ 3个高的，1个矮的。huh? 75% tall, 1% short. So he's like, huh? 跟以前的 normal 的矮的，跟 original 的矮一样。这个不是 human 啊，这个是plants 啊。OK，你有没有看中国 in China，华人跟华人结婚，华人跟华人结婚，他们生的 baby 是女的，可是好像洋人这样，他们就觉得是不是报错了？check DNA，100% 是爸爸妈妈的，怎么会生出来好像 Russian 这样的？They go and check 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 check。Great great grandmother 有一个是 Russian， great great grandfather。But this gene can only come out in a girl. 5 generation all boy. Finally, there's a girl. So the girl looks like a Russian. Do you see? I show you. It's the China baby. There, this one. The parents are like, huh? 怎么这样的？ And then she's so cute, no? This is the father. Actually, she looks like the father, but she got blue eyes and blonde hair. So they all very confused. 是不是给我错的孩子？ So they went to check, 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 check. Actually, a Chinese couple gave birth to a fair hair, blue eyed baby girl, which have been attracted widespread attention, might have been switched at birth. Okay, they have ethnic Russian. It's from the great grandfather. However, several generations of boys, and this is a genetic trait that remains hidden until it manifests in a baby girl. So cute, right? Yeah. So this just only happened. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you in terms of writing out the genetics. You're not going to like this, but we have to learn. Okay? So, the call gene, do you think is dominant or recessive? The call gene is dominant or recessive? Dominant. So, remember, 刚才我跟你讲那个 curly hair. Okay, so let's say call gene, I represent with big T. Short gene, I represent with small t. Okay? So the original many generation, all tall, 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 它的 gene 是什么 big T, big T. Big T from father, big T from mother, 所以它的是 big T, big T. Everybody must have two homologous chromosome, correct not? Big T from mommy, big T from daddy, so I have big T, big T. Understand? This is called genotype. There. Can you see the word here? Genotype? Okay, so here I'm supposed to put big T, big T. Can you write it down? Okay, now, then if it's short, dwarf means short. Okay, so what will the genotype of the many generation short? What will it be? Small t, small t. Okay. When I make baby, I make gamete, will I keep both homologous in meiosis or will it split? In meiosis, the big T will stay together or the big T will separate into two different sperm. 46变成23，23 stay together 还是 separate？ separate. So 其中一个 sperm 是 big T，另外一个 sperm 是 big T 啦。I mean we cannot call it sperm 啦。I'm just giving you example. Then 这个 let's say this is the girl one egg small T, the other egg also small T. Understand 了吗？因为全部都一样的嘛。Okay? Make sense or not? Okay. Can? Alright. So this is what happens. The daddy, the daddy is all tall. So of course, if the daddy makes sperm pollen, the daddy will have tall sperm and tall sperm in each, a tall gene and tall gene in each sperm. The mummy is short. All generation is short. So of course, the mummy will have short gene and short gene in all the eggs. Make sense? Okay, who and who combine together? The sperm combined with sperm or the sperm combined with egg? If you say sperm combined with sperm, I'm very worried. So it has to be the sperm combined with the egg, like that. Understand or not? Okay, so I want you to match it up together. So if this sperm combined with this egg, the baby will be big T, small t, like that. Do you understand? Okay, follow the lines and do. You understand what I want you to do? Do you understand? Okay, so this one will be big. Don't tell me TT, TT, that one TT, that one TT, everything is also TT. So this one is big T, small t. Understand? This one is big T, small t. And this one is big T, small t. Get it? All right, so who is dominant, tall or short? Tall. So all the baby is tall or short? Tall. Can you see or not? So that's why I said the tall and the short combined together, all the baby is tall. The first generation is tall. Understand? Okay, what is the phenotype of all the okay, genotype is the gene. The big T, small t, the gene is genotype. Please highlight this and write this down. Okay, genotype means the gene. Phenotype, phenotype is what can you see? You see them tall or short. So phenotype is what we can see. So all the offspring, all the baby is all tall because all got the big T, big T. Make sense? Okay. Now, this is what happens. 这个是 original 公阿嬷 okay? This is 公 this is how to say 阿嬷 in Chinese? 阿嬷 is 婆婆 right? 婆婆我不会写的，这样哈，这样哈，好像错了这样，对吗？Kirama, you know what it is, okay? I forgot how to write already. Okay, so 这个是公公婆婆，这个是爸爸，这个是妈妈。Okay, so now this is you. Okay, this is your generation. Understand? Make sense? Not? Eh, no, 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 no. Not yet, not yet. Sorry, sorry, sorry. This one is Gong Gong, the sperm. This is Popo, the egg. Okay. Okay. This one is Papa and Mama. This one plant can share same generation, okay? Not really your family. We're talking about the plant family, okay? Plant family can share same Gong Gong, Popo, can brother, sister have baby, okay? This is not human, all right? This is plants. So now, this is the Papa, this is the Mama. So we're going to use the Papa. The Papa is big T, small t, right? The Mama is also big T, small t. Can you understand? Can you understand now? Make sense or not? Okay, so how do you do this? How you do this? This is called genotype. And this generation, this Papa Mama is called F1. Okay, Papa Mama is called F1. Kong Ama is called parental genotype. Okay, so Kong Kong Popo is parental genotype. Papa Mama is F1. Then 你们是什么? F2. Get it? So this is F1. First, I write phenotype is, wait, I make it nicer. Phenotype, I just told you, phenotype is 什么? Phenotype is what you can see. So just now you can see the Papa Mama is tall or short. Papa Mama is tall or short? Tall. All tall, 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 tall. Right. Okay, so phenotype is what you can see. Papa is tall, Mama is also tall. Genotype is what? Big T, small t. Okay, do this one. And do the gamut like just now like that. Try and see. Okay? You know what I want you to do, And do the gamut. 好像跟他一样的。 So remember this one is Papa Mama. And this one is you. You are called F2. Papa Mama is called F1. You are called F2. Okay? If you have few more generations, you can call me F4. Alright. So big T, small t, right? This one is also, this one big T, small t, this one will be big T, small t, right? Okay, so how you do? This one can go with this one, or this one can go with this one, correct? And then this one can go with this one, and then finally, this one can also go with this one. Did you do that? If this one with this one is small t, if this one with this one is big T, small t, if this one with this one is big T, and this one is big T, small t. Did you get this? So the baby, the F2 will be what? Tall, tall, tall. 这个是 short. This is what I mean. What is the ratio of the tall offspring to the dwarf offspring? 3 tall to 1 short. Do you know what's ratio? 啊，不是讲哦，他生4个孩子哦，一定是一个矮的，是他生4000个孩子，1000是 short。Okay，就想 every time your mother has a baby, what are the chances of you being a girl or a boy? 50%. Does it mean 你妈妈生第一个是男的，第二个一定是女的？不一定。每一次她生一个孩子哦，50% 是男的，50% 是女的。OK，所以你妈妈可以生10个孩子，10个都是男的，5个孩子，5个都是女的，可以。可是 overall the whole world population 哦，一般50% 是男的，一般50% 是女的，可以这样子，make sense or not？Okay, I'm gonna teach you this one time. Father is X, Y. Mother is X, X. Okay, please do this one. Try, try, try. Do you understand this one? Why? Tall can have short baby. Make sense or not? No. Tall can have short baby. This one is plants. This one is specifically pea plants, okay? Okay, can? So, gamete of the father is called sperm. Gamete of the mother is called ovum. IG, but SPM we cannot call egg. Okay, must say ovum. The mother's egg lah, basically is ovum. Okay, father can have two kind of sperm or Y sperm. Mummy's one is all eggs. Okay, so if this sperm and this egg combined, you have a girl. Congratulations. This one and this one is also a girl. Congratulations. This one and this one is a boy. Congratulations. This one and this one is also a boy. Congratulations. So what is the ratio? 1 to 1. A married couple have 3 sons. 2 years later, she's confirmed to be pregnant. What is the probability of having this as a daughter? 50%. Why? Because every pregnancy, there is half of the sperms with X chromosome and half with Y chromosome. Ovum that carry only X chromosome have 50% chance to be fertilized by Y chromosomes, X chromosome sperm. To produce a girl. Okay, so it's always 50%. All right. Can make sense? Make sense, huh? All right. Do you know what is mutation? Mutation means okay, this happens suddenly when you are exposed to X-ray, when you're exposed to chemicals, when you're exposed to radiation. Okay, it forms a cell that is not supposed to be like that. The DNA suddenly changes. Okay, sometimes in TV show the DNA changes and you become Spider-Man. But in reality, it's cancer. It is sickle cell anemia, or in this case, what is the mutation? This is chromosome mutation. How many chromosomes are you supposed to have? 46. This one is girl or boy? This one girl or boy? Boy. This boy's mutation is what? Supposed to have two only, right? Have three. What is this called? Down syndrome. So the mutation is the egg, the ovum supposed to have only 23 chromosomes. But the ovum has 24 chromosomes. Accidentally. When they're supposed to split apart, didn't split. Understand? So this happens during what? Prophase 1, metaphase, telophase 1. Telophase 1它不是分开来 telophase 1这边不是要分开来，它其中的 number 21它不要分开，变成一粒有24，另外一粒有2122这样。那个22会死掉，那个24还可以 fertilize。24 fertilize with sperm 就变成17咯，Down syndrome。Make sense? Okay. Alright. Mutation is a sudden change that takes place in the gene and chromosome or DNA that causes changes of, oh sorry, not gene, DNA and chromosomes that causes changes of what are characteristics of genotype. Okay. Okay, this person has mutation. There are two kinds of mutation. One is called chromosomal mutation. Another one is called DNA, chromosome number mutation. This one is DNA mutation. Okay, right? Can you try and do this question? Just try, just try. This one is about Down syndrome. Okay. Wait, let's go back to this. Okay, this one, right? This one, right? For SPM, they want you to show all. You cannot just show XY. You have to show 44 plus XY, 44 plus XY, 22 plus X, 22 plus X, 22 plus Y, 22 plus, oh, 44. Can you change this? It is so completely stupid, but we have to do this. Do you know why? Because you have to show the total one. Can you please add the 44 and the 22? Do you understand why? Because you're showing all the other chromosomes. Okay. This one, can you change it to characteristics? Characteristics of the offspring. Girls. The last one's characteristics. This one you can write. This one you can write G. Okay, write gene instead of DNA because it's the whole gene that changes. All right. Okay, there are two kinds of mutation. The number of chromosomes and the gene changes. So this one is the number of chromosomes that changes. Okay, so the type of mutation is chromosome mutation. That means the whole chromosome is either extra or less. Chromosome mutation. Explain the answer. Because there are changes to the number of chromosomes or the structure of the chromosome. Okay, what can cause this? So this person has Down syndrome. Is it a girl or a boy? It's a male. Okay. The chromosomes he has is 47. So what happens when he has extra one chromosome like this? What are the characteristics? So number one is, of course, mentally they are slower. Okay. Number two, they are shorter. Okay. And they have shorter necks and they have slanted eyes. Their eyes look like like a Chinese, they call them Chinese eyes, Mongolian eyes. Okay, so they have slanted eyes, shorter neck. Okay. So this is the first one, 21, 21 of the 21 chromosome, there's three of it. Get it? Can you understand? Okay. This one, what problem does this person have? Can you look at this and tell me? This is another genetic disease. This is actually quite bad. Okay, what's the difference between this person's genes and a normal person's genes? Look carefully. 少一个，少什么？只有一个 X。如果它只有一个 X 是男的还是女的？ It's a girl. It's a girl. Okay, so she's female. This is called Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is a girl that but doesn't develop fully. She doesn't reach puberty one. Okay, so she has 45 chromosomes. Instead of 46, she has 45 chromosomes. So she only has one X chromosome. Okay, so she's shorter and no menstrual cycle. Okay, so this is known as Turner syndrome. Okay, menstrual syndrome. Okay, wait, 这个 no menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle means no period. So cannot have baby lah. Okay, Turner syndrome. Okay, can you tell me what is this? What's the problem with this? 多一个还是少一个？啊，看好好啦，多一个，so 变成 47。多哪一个？Y no，多一个 X，所以它是 male 来的，它是 male，可是它多一个 X，这个叫 Klinefelter。因为只要你有一个 Y，你就会有 male 的 organ，你没有 Y，你就变成女的 organ。所以它有 Y，所以它会有 male 的 organ，可是它多一个 X，所以变成它是 male，可是还有很多 female hormone，所以变成它的 testis 会比较小，因为它有 breast 的，可是男的，嗯，it's just a little bit more feminine 啦。Okay, so it's infertile, so they will have smaller testes, breasts, and they will be infertile. Infertile means cannot make babies. Okay, so this is called Klinefelter syndrome. Which one is the most common? Which one is the most common? A Down syndrome lah. Okay, can. Okay, why do you get this kind of diseases? Uh, Apart from these kind of mutations, there's another type of mutation that cause genetic disorder. Okay. This one, all three of this, what do they have in common? Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome. What do they have in common? Is chromosome number or the chromosome rosa? All three of this is the chromosome number wrong or the chromosome is spoiled. Chromosome number, understand? So this one, Klinefelter is got 47. Turner syndrome is 45. Down syndrome also 47. So these are all chromosome number. Another kind of mutation is they have 46. They have 46, but one of the chromosome, one of the gene grows up. So for example, color blindness. Color blindness is when there is a defect on the X chromosome. The female chromosome, they still have 46. But what happened is part of the chromosome is rosak already, spoiled already. Okay, so gene mutation. This is called gene mutation. That means the chromosome is not rosak. The chromosome is 46. Everything is correct. But the gene itself is spoiled. Gene mutation. Okay, so the person still has the same chromosome number. Okay, same chromosome number 46. Okay, color blindness caused by one gene mutating. So just one gene rosak only. The reason why, how did Spider-Man become Spider-Man? The spider was radioactive. So is the person exposed to radiation. Okay. You can also be exposed to carcinogens, like, Skittles, chemicals that cause cancer. Carcinogens. Okay, it can also happen naturally. Can also naturally occurs. One day the gene just say, I want to work already. Okay. Sometimes, which one is higher risk? The mother is old or the mother is young? The mother when have baby old or young, which one is higher risk? Old, because the egg not perfect already. So pregnancy, later late age pregnancy. That means above 45 years old. Actually, above 35 already they say it's late age pregnancy. Okay. Or you can be exposed to X-ray or UV rays. This one is not a little bit. This one is only when it's too much. Overexposed. Okay, these two are overexposed. 不要讲哦，我怀孕了，我不可以晒太阳，可是我 baby color blind，没有，一点点不进的。Is overexposed. Okay. Okay, Christopher, do you still have this? Sorry. Okay, take it up. This one is the previous paper. Okay. Can you go to the page that says mutation? This one, this page. It's somewhere in the middle. Is this paper but somewhere in the middle? It's somewhere in the middle. All right. Now, mutation. Remember just now can have chromosome mutation. Either the chromosome supposed to be normal, become like this, or the number. Okay? So, I told you already, right? Down syndrome is 47, Turner syndrome is 45, Klinefelter is 47, XXY. Understand? Turner syndrome is XO, Down syndrome is 21, got 3. The number 21 has 3 of it. Okay, structure of the gene mutation. Gene mutation, color blindness, sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, hemophilia, albinism. 什么病来的？OK，color blindness 是色盲OK，不是你看到是黑白，no is 青色跟green green red green red 是一样的。This one only boys have, girls very rarely have. OK，sickle cell anemia 那个 red blood cell red blood cell 是这样的，normal red blood cell 是这样的。如果你有 sickle cell anemia，你的 red blood cell 坏了是这样，会sickle shape。Thalassemia 是你一直thalassemia is similar, it's something to do with anemia, but it's not sickle cell anemia, it's a different kind. OK，hemophilia 是你的血不能stop bleeding，一直流血一直流血。OK，albinism 是你没有 pigment，你的人是白色的。No，不是白血病。No，这个是 albino，他们没有颜色的，看过吗？不管他们是黑人白人，他们全部没有颜色的。This I very rarely see albino Chinese lah. I've only seen like one in my entire life. I don't think it's a common gene in the Asians. Do you understand or not? They are not white. They are not 白人，他们是没有 pigment. So if they're 黑人，你是要白色的，看过吗？啊，What were you saying? Sorry. 先天 natural. Thalassemia 它也是 red blood cell 的问题，可是它的 red blood cell 是另外一种，不是 sickle cell 的另外一种。OK，I try again. Okay, thalassemia, less hemoglobin. Okay, thalassemia is less hemoglobin, so you got less red blood cell, but your red blood cell are normal. Sickle cell anemia is your red blood cell is wrong shape. Understand? Hemophilia is you cannot stop bleeding. Color blindness 是生出来就有的 is from your mother to baby, mother to son. Okay, can? Okay, got it? Okay, can we just quickly go through this? Okay, Down syndrome, mental retardation, short neck, slanted eyes, 47 chromosomes, Turner syndrome. Remember I told you just now, XO, a girl, but she's underdeveloped. She got no period, no menstrual cycle. Klinefelter is a boy, male, but he has slightly female characteristics. Okay? Colorblind, cannot see between red and green, in males only. Sickle cell anemia, the red blood cell is crescent shape. It's like crescent, bulan sabit, like the shape. Thalassemia cannot make hemoglobin. So the red blood cell is smaller. Okay. Hemophilia is blood cannot clot. Okay. 太吃生孩子，太多 carcinogen，吃太多 Skittles，吃太多那个什么 Twisties，okay， radiation, all this. Okay, how can you prevent this? Doctors will actually ask you to screen the baby, check the baby for genetic disease before having the baby. Okay, can? All right, I'll continue next week. Please go back and study. Okay. Next week we have one more class physical, and then after that holiday we have it